Hello, and welcome back to How Do. Right now, you are sitting on a rock hurtling through space at 67,000 miles per hour. Your heart is beating without you asking it to. And inside every single cell of your body, a molecule is copying itself with near perfect accuracy, carrying instructions that stretch back nearly 4 billion years. You exist. But here's the thing nobody tells you. You should not. The odds against you being here are so large that calling them unlikely is almost insulting to the word. Not unlikely like winning the lottery. Unlikely like winning the lottery every single day for 10,000 years. So how did any of this happen? It starts not with humans. It starts with almost nothing. About 13.8 billion years ago, all of space, all of matter, all of energy was compressed into a single point smaller than an atom. Then it expanded, and within that expansion were tiny imperfections, microscopic ripples in density. Brian Greene, the physicist, has called what caused those ripples the deepest unanswered question in all of science. But those ripples are everything. Without them, matter spreads out perfectly evenly. No clumps, no gravity, no stars, no you. One of those clumps became Earth, and for hundreds of millions of years, Earth was a nightmare. Asteroid bombardments, scalding oceans, a poisonous atmosphere. And yet, in that hostile soup, roughly 3.8 billion years ago, something impossible happened. A molecule learned to copy itself. Life began. For the next 2 billion years, the most advanced thing alive was a single cell you could not see with the naked eye. Then one cell absorbed another. Instead of destroying it, it kept it alive. That absorbed cell became the mitochondria, the power source inside you right now. The result was a new kind of cell, complex and capable. Every animal, every plant, every creature you have ever seen descended from that one ancient merger. You are, at your core, a collaboration between two microbes that chose not to destroy each other. From there, life exploded in complexity. Creatures with spines emerged from the sea. Your ancestors hauled themselves onto land roughly 375 million years ago. They survived not one, not two, but 5 mass extinction events. The worst of them, the Permian extinction 252 million years ago, killed over 90% of all species on Earth. Your line made it through, not because it was the strongest, because it was small enough, adaptable enough, and lucky enough. Then, 66 million years ago, an asteroid ended the dinosaurs. And the small, warm-blooded, furry creatures hiding in burrows, your ancestors, suddenly had an empty world to fill. They grew larger. They grew smarter. About 300,000 years ago, in Africa, your species appeared, Homo sapiens, a creature with a brain capable of something no animal before it had ever fully mastered. Language complex enough to describe things that do not exist. The future, plans, stories. And according to historian Yuval Noah Harari, that ability to share fictions is exactly what allowed humans to cooperate at a scale no other species could match. But even then, your existence was not guaranteed. About 70,000 years ago, a volcanic supereruption may have reduced the entire human population to as few as 10,000 individuals. Your whole species nearly vanished. Every person alive today may descend from a group of survivors small enough to fill a single city block. And then there is the personal arithmetic. Every single one of your ancestors, without one exception, going back 4 billion years, survived long enough to find a mate and pass on their genes. One broken link anywhere in that chain, and you do not exist. Not a different version of you. Nothing. The geneticist Ali Benazir calculated the probability of your specific existence as roughly 1 in 10 to the power of 2.7 million. There are only about 10 to the power of 80 atoms in the entire observable universe. Your existence does not just defy the odds, it obliterates them. So when the world feels random and pointless, remember what you actually are. You are the outcome of an unbroken chain of survival stretching back to the first molecule that ever copied itself. Every catastrophe that could have ended your line did not. Every ancestor who could have given up did not. Right now, your heart is still beating. Your lungs are still pulling in air, and that same ancient molecule is still copying itself inside you, still carrying the message forward. The question was never really, how do humans exist? The real question is how something this improbable learned to ask the question at all. That's how do. See you in the next one. Thank you.